Hey everyone, wanted to do a video about the aquaponics bed that's lasted over the winter. Um, we had a very extreme winter. We got about a foot of snow, temperatures in the 20s, which is pretty cold for Seattle. I had to drain this a few times just so that the water would be drained down so the plants wouldn't freeze. Even so, with that, one time I forgot and I came in and the drain pipe was frozen shut and there was water all the way up into basically the rock level, so it was frozen once. But I had cleared out all the cuttings before, so I had blackberry, elderberry, and other items in here. I cleared those out before the winter time and just planted them in the ground and mulched them so that we'd have new plants going on. And everything else I kept in there. The hydrangeas, they survived just fine. As you can see, there are little shoots coming up right now from the hydrangeas. And these have been in there for probably over a year now. Yeah, about a year. So the hydrangeas have been doing really well. I have 3 in here and basically I'll let them grow and take cuttings from them. Usually in the summertime, the hydrangeas kind of dry out and they don't get enough water when they're planted in the ground. And here they've been doing just fine. So we'll see how much growth they can actually get compared to ones that might be planted somewhere else. I just added some elderberry cuttings or some elderberry plants, some bare root plants in here for my own stock. They'll probably grow a bunch and then I'll plant them out once they have a really good root system. This green onion's been in here forever. Some kale. The kale's looking kind of iffy, not the best. And let's see, just added some thornless blackberry cuttings. I put back in this rosemary clump. It's all rooted out from the previous summer, and so I just put it in there so we'd have some plants to kind of filter out some of those, some of the fish waste and ammonia and all that stuff. Over here is going to be the new deep water culture raft bed. We have garlic growing in here right now. That's the easiest thing to grow. It's been raining a ton. I put some cuttings or some starts of lettuce and kale in here, but since it was so much moisture and everything, they didn't really do that well. I just put in some strawberry plants that I had just running around, so we'll see if those actually survive and grow at all. But for the most part, the fish tank has been going pretty good, and we'll start cutting season pretty soon. It's usually 6 weeks after the last frost or so, depending on where you're at. Or maybe it's after the first growth. So about 6 weeks from now, we can probably start doing some cuttings, maybe a little bit later, and continue on with the aquaponics system.